Hello, everybody. We are back again with another set of some wonderful races. And joining me on comms today is going to be Gorilla.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, today we have Baker underscore ZSR very specifically, and Chromie underscore with 3 eyes. We love that. Not 4 eyes. That would mean that Chromie's wearing glasses. Yeah, exactly. Let's go. Massive. Well, anyway, yeah, we're about to get started with some runs here. So if the runners are ready, I am ready to count you down.
I am ready.
All right.
So let me know whenever you're ready, Chromie.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. I'm going to count down from 3, and on you go, you can start. 3,
All right.
2, 1, go. Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck.
All right. So, this is, I believe, another difference in route between runners. Once again, I think we have Chromie doing sword. Is that right?
Yes, from what I remember, Chromie does sword, and I can't imagine their strats will be too different from their previous race. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe Chromie walked down the tower in the last race they participated in.
I actually am not aware if that is true or not. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that there is a possibility that is. But I do not remember that match because I have the short-term memory of a goldfish. So
It'll be a surprise.
Well, starting off our run here, we've got, Baker doing swordless and Chromie doing sword. And I mean, we've seen this route a couple times today, but if you aren't aware of the difference, basically, grabbing sword takes a little bit more time than it does to grab a stick, and the sword route is a lot less committal. You can make more mistakes, and some tricks are a little easier. Baker actually having some trouble here with the roll, but doing the swordless route is a lot more high risk, and I feel like low reward for what it provides, but it still is faster. Like, you still do save a significant amount of time doing it. At least significant in the sense of any percent or defeat cannon, right, with this route. So, I mean, as you can already see, I mean, Baker swimming down Zora's River, and Chromie is just about to do Aqua Escape. I believe an average time for Sword Aqua Escape is like around 150 something, right? Is that correct, Dan? I feel like that somewhere around that seems right-ish.
I get 211s at best.
I think round sub 2 is what I think. Not sure what it is in the okay. Yeah, honestly, I don't remember either.
But whatever it is, it can't be too much faster than the escape that Chromie just pulled off. Both runners very, very clean so far. Not much room for error. But that'll all change with Cuckoos.
Yeah, Cuckoos being the most RNG heavy part of the run. I mean, people talk about RNG and speedruns, and, sort of sometimes I feel like use it as a crutch. But in this category, there are a few sections where you can legitimately just get owned by RNGesus. And, Cuckoos is one of those places. Another one of those places is Collapse Sequence. Depending on, the cape that Ganondorf has, the pattern of Ganondorf's cape can be a little bit different. But, I mean, just in general, you have, like, the rock RNG, which can be really just gonna kind of suck. Sometimes with having bad rocks, just, yeah. Looks like Chromie is having some problems with West to Cac.
It's going to be cutting it very close with this time of day. We might have to see some waiting.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that there's gonna be some waiting. Yo, hey,
Yeah.
it's Vixen, the lovely Vixen. I do in fact know Dylan. Yes, it is Dylan. I didn't want to say Dylan, but Dan said Dylan. So hi, Dylan. It's Christian. Yeah, unfortunate having to wait here. Ooh, some dry rolls? Okay. What up? Chromie with a little bit of flex, even though they're having to wait a little bit longer than hopefully they would hope for. But and Baker putting in the last couple of Cuckoos right now. Definitely looking like a really solid start from Baker. This is going to look like a low 450 bottle, I think. Something like that. Like around 450. Pretty much, yeah.
Now I'm cheating a little bit. I have Baker's specific stream pulled up on the side so I can see splits. That was a gold bottle segment. So if you ever want to learn cuckoos from the very best, that is not a bad segment to learn from.
Was that a gold for Baker just now?
That was a gold from Baker.
That is awesome. I didn't even notice. Maybe I should pay more attention to the screen that has the live feed instead of the Twitch chat. Sorry, Twitch chat. Yeah, Baker about to do Mido skip. One of the hardest tricks in the run, for sure. It might be the hardest trick in the run. I don't know. Instant clip might be harder. I don't know. I personally suck at this trick. I've come to find out. So, but it is
Let's
a
just
very
say
awesome
Manscaped
trick.
is it's the hardest required trick in this road.
That's true. Baker getting the side hop frame. That's what we like to see. I wonder if Baker's going to pause buffer this. Baker is going to pause buffer. One more frame. Getting the perfect jump slash frame. Holding left. Waiting till the dark texture. I believe that's the correct frame. Might be one more.
Here
No,
we
it's the
go.
correct frame. There we go. Baker just nailing it like it's nothing. Like it is absolutely nothing. Perfect. Baker having a really solid run. I don't know what, I don't know what Baker's been doing, what kind of water he's been drinking, but man, some good performance already right out of the gate with the first run of the night. Excuse me. Yeah, that gamer juice. Chromie with the back, I don't even know what that's called. What is that called again? Inverted camera? Yeah, inverted camera backwalk. Godlike. We'd love to see that. You know, a funny side story. Oh, that's unfortunate. A funny side story is amongst my friends, I'm known for being the worst at doing inverted camera stuff. I got made for it. I got made fun of it for it in person because I could not do it without like using my right hand to flick the stick. Yeah, it's a 20% chance. Oh my gosh, let's not talk about that.
RNG inverted cam.
Yeah, no, it's something about Gim that I said at a meetup that I was in with Baker and a couple of our friends in California a year ago, or 2 years ago. It's pretty much a year ago, something like that. Baker getting the ISGB 1 flawlessly. Going for a different setup for scrubs than I'm used to seeing from Baker. Flawless execution on the scrubs. What is Baker on today?
A pacer.
This is actually kind of a good run for Baker. And like not even like regardless of a tournament setting. This is actually kind of a decent run. Like outside of like the extra pause buffers for safety, like this is actually a really solid run. I wonder if Baker's just gonna kind of like YOLO the rest of this run.
Maybe. I mean that might come down to if he knows Chromie's pace.
That's true. Perfect ISG. We love to see that. Frame perfect pause. We love that. And if I know Baker, this is going to be a very solid kill. Absolutely.
Wonderful.
What an impressive showing so far. This is awesome. Like, this is actually a really good run. Like, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry that I'm not talking about Chromiii's run that much, but like, this is actually kind of an insane run for Baker. This is a really good pace. Is this like sub 16 pace?
Potentially. I think Baker I think he cleared his splits. Yeah, a beautiful boost for Chromie. I think that actually might be the
That is the furthest. Yeah.
The furthest run, yeah. I feel I feel bad about not talking about Chromie. Safety save. Walking
Baker
into
going
the
into the
warp.
warp. No.
Oh no.
Baylor having a Baylor moment. Well,
Baylor.
at least that's what that safety save is for.
This is true, but this is just about going to. It won't fully tie up these runners. Chromie will still have a little bit of catching up to do, but this is big.
I'm not sure why Baker paused there. I think maybe Baker was thinking that he had to go to Link's house for a moment. Not sure what Baker's up to.
I think he has to go to Link's house.
He did save after Goma.
Safety save can only do you so well in Defeat Ganon.
That is true. Baker's gonna have to. I wonder if he's gonna go for Baba Hess.
No.
Oh, the
Baba Hess
interest.
and Kakariko is nuts.
Oh wait, no, he can't even. Wait, he has to do Mido Skip again.
Yep.
Oh, this is a tragedy for Baker. Starting out with an insane run. Now Chromie is actually in the lead significantly. This is a big deal. This could be a massive upset.
I don't know if it's significant. Mido Skip is not the longest trick in the world, and Chromie still has to do Goma Clip.
This is true, but I mean, regardless of what we've seen from Baker with the levels of consistency, Baker's having some flubs right now. Kind of panicking, it seems.
This is still a close race, absolutely.
Indeed. I believe Chromie, with the health that they're at, is going to go for double KO. I'm not sure.
That's what it's looking like. This looks familiar. Alright, let's see the
Baker getting
second
first
Mido
win.
Skip of the run.
Ooh, not
Failing
pulling
to
out the
pull out the
stick. No. Oh, this is a tragedy. Went from such an amazing run to such a devastating run so quickly. Completely restarting his console on accident. I don't know if Baker meant to do that.
Reminder, this run had a 9-12 Goma.
This run had a really solid start. Baker had like one minor flub at Aqua Escape. Ooh, Chromie missing the 2-nut Goma. Extremely unfortunate, but still on a pace to take the lead away from Baker. I'm not sure what Baker's doing. I think Baker's having some...
Bridge Clip?
Baker's doing
He's so bad.
This is the Defeat Ganon that we all know and love. I mean, oh, okay. At least there's no big hitbox there. Double KO for Chromie. I mean, double KO definitely being quite a bit slower. I think it's like, what, somebody, like 9 seconds? I mean, I don't even feel like that's true. Like, it's got to be like 9 seconds if you're like godlike movement.
Baker
missing the frame. Extremely uncharacteristic stuff happening for Baker right now.
Chromie very much is building a solid lead despite missing Kakariko before night.
You know, this run still could be down to the wire if Baker gets insta-clip and Chromie ends up walking down the tower. Looks like the frame, and Baker is off into back into the Deku Tree. I mean, this is intense. I mean, really, this is quite intense. Because I don't remember how Baker does the skip here. Oh, just gonna go for the YOLO. Oh wait, never mind. He can't because he doesn't have sword, so he just has to do the jump. I understand. I understand.
These runners are just about tied up.
Yeah, Baker
Chromiiii
not
gonna be
noticing there
entering-
that he wasn't completely targeted against the wall, missing the
Oh,
uphold. Could have mega side hop. That's also true. Chromie already showcasing the mega side hop earlier. Ooh, that's an interesting roll backflip there. A little bit quicker than I would go for. Seems a little sketch, but looking like the perfect nut throw there. So looking like Chromie's going to be off to Ganondorf. This is tied now. I mean, this is tied now pretty much.
we have a race.
Ooh, Baker really far out of the warp. I mean, it's still. I mean, Baker's very seasoned, knowing how to adapt with this, the extra frames. All right. Why are you going through the middle after this tragedy, Baker? Why?
Baker picking and choosing his safety battles.
Oh
is
my
now
goodness.
A battle for the fastest 21-minute time.
Mm. Oh man. This has been a roller coaster of a run for Baker, but still managing to like equalize it by collapse. I mean, this is incredible. This is a really intense run.
Surely Chromie will go for Void Warp, right?
I really, really hope so. That would make this run far more interesting. Come on, Chromie. Looking like they're going to go for it. They're in the position for it. You love to see it. Getting a really good roll. Come on. Getting the unbuff. We're going insane with this, Chromie.
Baker going for Instaclip.
The frame. We got the frame. Go for it, Chromie. You got it. Unpause. ESS right. Retarget. We got it. We got a Void Warp from
That is a
Chromie. Let's
Void
go.
Warp from Chromie.
Baker getting damaged by the rock here. This is a tragedy for Baker.
This is shaping up to be a major upset.
It looks like Chromie is getting lost in the dark, though. Okay, we managed to correct it by looking at the inbounds. Baker gonna have to drink bugs. Oh my goodness.
Getting a little bit thirsty.
Zelda not being kind with the pushing here. This is.
What am I watching?
Oh my goodness. Ah.
Assuming no deaths, excuse my commentator's curse from Chromie, I think we are going to be seeing Chromie W for this race. Baker still struggling through Instaclip.
Getting the frame here, though. That is the frame. Hopefully Baker is able to get this Instaclip. Looking like a late untarget. I can't tell, though. Dropping ESS at the bottom of the tower. That's not great for Baker. Rolling into Zelda while targeting. Not looking great. Honestly, I think this race is going to go to Chromie, this first race. For sure. I honestly can't see a world where anything happens here. Baker getting the right frame here. We're going to see another Void Warp. Good stuff from Baker. Oh, wow. What a roller coaster. I mean, honestly. I was excited in the beginning because it was such a ridiculous start for Baker, and then just a tragedy occurring with the failing of Wrong Warp, which for most runners is never a trick they really have to worry about, including Baker. So an extremely uncharacteristic occurrence for Baker in this half. Pulling out the bottle for the flex. little bit of an early jump slash for Chromie. Still getting into the cutscene though. I don't even know what to say. I'm honestly speechless.
Yeah, I don't know what to say anymore.
Chromie with a fantastic Void Warp.
Baker losing 6 minutes to Wrong Warp was not on my bingo card for this tournament.
That is definitely true. Yeah, this is very true. Chromie showing that they're coming here to play. Really trying to make a name for themselves here. This is incredible. I mean, Chromie being, I believe, what was Chromie the 7th seed? Am I correct on that? I believe that's correct from the group stage. 7th seed, yeah. Chromie being the 7th seed. Looking like they're going to take a race over Baker in the semifinals here. This is, you know, definitely unexpected, but an amazing showcase from Chromie. Ooh, I don't know about that, but I mean, we're going for it. We're committing. We're committing. Ooh, a little ring around the rosy. Ooh. And Chromie clutching it out and making the race over Baker. Massive congratulations to Chromie for this first race. This is an amazing showcase.
Starting off this best of 3 up 1 is going to be very, very good for the mental.
Absolutely.
2105, I believe. GG's to Chromie for taking game 1.
Absolutely. What an amazing showcase from Chromie. Yeah, we got a cat cam.
Cat cam.
Cat cam, dog cam. Like, I don't know, dude.
Hello, cat. You were here. Looking like a mid-22 for Baker.
This is true. Looking like a, like 22, 27?
I don't remember the time the cutscene started.
It's 22.
I believe I believe this cutscene is 25 seconds long, almost exactly.
Yeah, so looking like a 22, 27. 22-27 for Baker.
Performing exactly 6 minutes behind his tournament best.
Baker instantly resetting. Ready for the next race.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know that we're just about to do the countdown again, but I have to say what an incredible run that was, Chromie. That was really impressive. That was a really good Void Warp as well.
By impressive, you mean Void Warp? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, the Void Warp was very impressive.
That was I spent the last like 3 hours solely on Void Warp because I was sick of tired of failing it like the way I have been. So I decided to lock in a little bit.
Well, yeah, I mean, you paused on like 3 frames early, I think, and then you still just went for it.
Freaked out. I was like, oh, that's way too early. Or no,
but you just went for it.
And I was like, you know what? Can't not go for it. So,
and it paid off in a massive way. So, congratulations on taking the first race. We're about to count down here for the second one. Are you guys both ready?
I am.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to count down from 3 and on go. 3,
Okay.
2, 1, go. Good luck, have fun.
Good luck.
Good luck.
All right. So,
You know-
starting game 2, Zyphers, what are your predictions for this run?
You know, I hope this doesn't come off in a disrespectful way, but this would be a really interesting thing to see, a David v. Goliath moment. I mean, really, this is kind of like, in my position, if I'm in Chromii's position, with my current skill set, I would still feel like a David v. Goliath moment. So, I think that I would love to see that. I mean, you know, Baker is my friend, and I'm always rooting for my friends. 100%. I know Chromiiii. I've talked to Chromiiii a decent amount as well. Definitely also consider a friend. I just talk to Baker pretty much every day. So I would say that regardless of my own personal bias, I would love to see a David v. Goliath. Yeah, you can't help but root for the underdog. You know, I really do think that would be an amazing way for Chromiiii to show what's possible.
I mean, there's nothing like a good upset in a tournament to really make things interesting. I mean, I also I know I don't know Baker that well, but any amount is significantly more than how much I know Chromie. Still, I mean, we're seeing some flubs and maybe some nerves in Baker's gameplay that can absolutely turn this best of 3 against him if he's not careful.
Yeah, Baker seeming to have a lot of issues with the downward side roll there. Or I don't know any side roll, but like the downwards roll. Not sure what's going on with Baker's controller, or if that's just something that Baker is doing. But again, another very uncharacteristic thing going on for Baker. I mean, last run the same exact thing happened. So still ahead going down the Zora's River. Chromie looking like they got a 2-frame target. I think that's actually how they go for it normally. So yeah, I mean, that works. There's many different ways to do Aqua Escape, so that is what is awesome about this category. Yeah, not a whole lot to say about this part right here. You know, it's really interesting going into the Cuckoo segment, but not a whole lot to say about the movement down this. Besides, I guess the fact that Chromie actually opts for going the safe route with grabbing the red rupee here, actually not getting it though. Missing the save option, the safe option. That is unfortunate.
Chromie
Managing to
looking
get it this time.
flabbergasted. Nice instant jump slash.
Let's see if Chromie can get this Wes immediately. Getting it this time, that is definitely better than the previous race. Already off to a better start, which can only mean a little bit more trouble for Baker than last time. If Baker makes any of the same mistakes that he made last time. This Cuckoo is off in Narnia for Baker, so that's a little unfortunate, but... Excuse me, sorry.
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare I when I have a mute button? Yeah, good old Cuckoo segment. I mean, we've seen this a bunch of times already. It's kind of, I feel like it's kind of hard to talk about the same segment multiple times in a row. Baker having some struggle picking up that Cuckoo, though. A little unfortunate.
I know there's been some minor evolutions to the Cuckoo strategy over the years, but I mean the basic framework has been mostly the same for many years.
Hmm. Yeah, this is true.
Next big OOT glitch, it's going to be using TTG to get bottle early.
TTG, I actually don't think I'm familiar with that. What is TTG?
TTG is text transfer glitch. That is what caused the massive reroute for all medallions and 100%.
That is really interesting. I'm not aware of how that works. Do you have a moment to explain it?
I mean, I'm no expert, but from what I understand, it is using the text box that you get from Saria's song to overwrite the text box from NPCs and advance them in a certain way. Like, for example, they're the same NPC that is in Kakariko Village as a child, standing next to the tree, is the
Oh, the
same
poacher saw
exact
guy.
NPC. Yeah, he's the same exact NPC that gives you the poacher saw as an adult. So, as a child, you use, a combination of activating, multiple cutscenes on top of each other, and Saria's song, to give you the text for when you're an adult, which normally is not possible. So you can get poacher saw as a child. There's many other applications in something like 100%. This is looking like a great Midas gift for Baker, by the way.
One frame early, looking like we got the frame, so
Is it?
hopefully we're going to see some more consistency in the deck tree from Baker. I mean, honestly, everything was really good until pretty much wrong work for Baker. So, so far, relatively solid run for Baker. I mean, a little bit slower than the last run, but still looking really solid. Yeah, that's actually a really interesting glitch. I wasn't aware that that was something that was being worked on or that was found. So that is really, really cool. I mean, there's some really cool glitches in this game, so that being another one of them.
The stuff you find when you leave Defeat Ganon is crazy.
Yeah, true. When you leave Kokiri Forest and actually play the game, there's crazy stuff going on.
You ever heard of Hookshot?
What is? Sorry, I don't think
You
I'm
ever heard of
familiar. Can you
Hookshot?
explain?
Like the Hookshot, the item. It's an
Oh
adult
no.
exclusive.
Oh no, I've actually never been too adult in my life.
Oh. Dot skip's just too hard.
Yeah, I could never do it. Yeah, I could only do the Ganon as adult SRM to turn into adult on file recently. Yeah.
Oh, that's such a weird run.
I actually was the one that advocated to get that on the leaderboards. I didn't necessarily write the route. Apparently, it had already been a thing, but I rerouted it with the use of SRM and advocated for the push of it. Oh, Baker missing the ISGB one. That is really unfortunate. Still significantly ahead, I would say. Chromiiii getting mollywopped by the Waltula, because we all know that it's called a Waltula, not a Skulltula.
They are on the
Because
wall.
it's on a
after
wall.
all.
Exactly. Solid scrubs from Baker. It's funny the way that these
Oh, Chromie.
ooh, unfortunate. The way that these Deku scrubs talk in Japanese, at least how I hear them in my head, is a lot different. Wow! The sniper Waltula! Oh my goodness. Chromie getting comboed. This could be the turnaround. Even though it was relatively close, coming up to this point, this could be the turnaround Baker would be hoping for in a situation like this. What? That's insane. Chromie looking dumbfounded. You know, I hope Chromie realizes this, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna die if they actually do the B1 jump. Like, if they hit the ground, they're dead. Chromie getting sniped!
Oh my god!
What is going on? Chromie, your health! You're gonna die! You're for sure dead if you hit the ground at all! Oh my goodness! Oh wow!
I can't believe this. This is so unfortunate for Chromie.
Yeah. Baker at the pain point of his last run right now. Hopefully he doesn't make the same mistake as before.
That's a death
Chromie
from
dying. Definitely not what you want to see from Chromie. You know, I don't want to call anything at this point, but I think this could be a Game 3 situation.
This is definitely looking like it. Chromie has not yet been to the basement. Baker could walk down the tower.
This is true. These Waltolas are not being kind to Chromie right now. Doing anything they can to slow them down. You can see Chromie there trying to take some deep breaths to cool off a bit from the unfortunate occurrences. Yeah, you see it right there. Oh, I guess they actually didn't take damage. I don't know why that is.
It's because of the water, I believe.
Yeah, I guess that's the only explanation.
I'm not sure why though.
Yeah.
I guess it's to make it so you don't have intentional fall damage in this dungeon.
Yeah,
Or
it
like
is the
an
tutorial dungeon after all.
This is true.
Unfortunately, Chromie gonna have to kill another Dekubaba for the nuts and gonna get knocked off probably? It's looking like a knockoff here. Yeah.
Oh,
Extremely unfortunate. Chromie's just gonna have to go with it. I think that's just the way to go. Loading that first Skulltula, or sorry, Scrub. Why did I say Skulltula? Yeah, something. Ooh, Baker might be going for a clip here. Okay, grabbing the ledge, unfortunately. Not what Baker was hoping to see, but still Void Warp could have gone for the 8% chance there. Just gonna have to wait. Not getting the Hess off of that rock. If Baker takes any more damage, he's gonna have to drink bugs again.
I believe that would be the 5th time he's had to drink bugs in this tournament.
I think Baker just likes drinking bugs.
I mean,
Okay, that's the frame.
you said it, not me.
Yeah, that kind of does sound like a diss. No, Baker taking damage. He's gonna have to drink bugs again.
No, Baker, don't go for it.
Baker, you don't have the health, brother. No, you can't do this.
Okay, you realize.
Baker cheating and using the commentators to fix his run. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That is so unfortunate, though. I mean, honestly, this Baker really likes drinking bugs.
I mean, there's no other explanation.
Okay, a small rock there. Just getting the Hess off a small rock like that, like it's nothing. Need I remind you how difficult it is to Hess off of a small rock? Baker getting the Void Warp. A little bit of delay on the jump slash. I don't know if that matters, though. Does it? Oh, Baker breaking his stick!
Oh!
He can't do anything now. He can't kill Ganon.
No?
Baker can't kill Ganon. Baker in defeat Ganon, unable to defeat Ganon. This
Is
may
the
be a
most
first.
the unlikely 2-0? Yeah, I think that's a forfeit.
No,
Reset?
Baker's gonna have to go back. Baker's gonna have to go all the way back.
I mean, did he save before the wrong warp?
He did. So Baker still has a chance, but that would require a tragedy to occur for Chromie. Oh man.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
never
Baker,
seen that recoil.
Yeah, Baker, you didn't jump slash immediately, and that caused you to break your stick. Yeah.
Baker forgetting to pause.
And he's gonna have to do Mito skip again.
Talking to Saria.
Saria really just wants this race to be in Chromie's favor. More than it already is.
All right, let's see this void warp from Chromie.
Baker looking at the nuts. Something interested Baker about those nuts there. I'm not sure what.
They're tempting.
Honestly, real. Alright, Baker getting the frame here. Straight left for a couple of strokes. That's the frame. Chromie, a little too far into that rock. That's not going to work. Giving time for Baker to catch up. Baker will not be able to do B1 skip unless he collects an extra stick for whatever reason, which I know he's not going to do. Going for the Mega Side Hop, actually.
Beautiful.
Very nicely done from Baker. That's
Chromie
right.
opting to walk down the tower.
Ooh, that could be what Baker needs to take this race.
Maybe. We'll have to see. It's not over yet. I can say that.
It
much.
is not over yet.
The cutscene loading into the tower does take a long time.
That is true.
I believe walking down the tower loses 2 minutes to a good insta-clip, 1:45 to a void warp.
Yeah, hopefully Stalfos goes well for Chromie. Otherwise, this could be a massive turnaround. Baker going into the warp again! No!
I can't believe this!
This is an absolute tragedy for Baker. We got Julian in the chat too. Oh no! I'm sorry, Julian. ESPN 8 the Ocho. The curse of being on the left screen, is that true?
It has to be. It's the only explanation. This is insane. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. You know, it's actually weird that it doesn't matter what frame, like, I get. Okay, it does, but, like, you can still make it work, even if the, like, stick is to the left. Wow!
This is unprecedented.
This is definitely, I would say, uncharacteristic. You know, I've said that already, but this is not something that you typically see from Baker.
I'd say Chromie taking a win over Baker was already enough of an upset to be surprising. But to take more than likely a 2-0. This is not something I ever could have imagined.
I, if anything, was expecting a game 3.
Yeah.
Dude, Baker going out like mango right now, dude. This is Baker's mango moment. Sometimes you're the champ, sometimes you go out like a buster, dude. Honestly, I think really the only thing that could turn this around, and I don't want to be the commentator's curse, but the only way Baker has a chance anymore is for Chromiiii to die to Ganon, which we don't want to see that. You know, like I was mentioning earlier, we would love to see a David v. Goliath moment here, but, I mean, it's not looking good for Baker. If Baker wants to take this, he's going to just have to hope for a miracle.
I'm seeing an interesting,
Particle beams.
I'm seeing an interesting take in chat. Maybe Baker was the underdog this whole time.
That's true. Maybe Baker was the underdog. I think statistically untrue, but, I mean, what does statistics matter when all that matters is the moment that we're in currently?
That is so true. I could not have said this better than myself. Baker forgetting to
Baker dropping the skater bugs! No! Not the skater bugs. Still managing to get it. Oh my gosh. No, Baker, don't DNF! Baker, finish the run! Finish the run!
Baker, the average.
Yeah, Chromiiii could die. It's not over till it's over. We're not hoping for that.
Chromiiii could miss 600 final slashes.
Baker committing to the DNF.
Switching over to GZ.
Bro, open GZ skull emoji. I mean, we're getting to see a live diagnosis of what is occurring with Baker's setup. Sounds like we're having some issues with Chromiii's audio here. I'm not sure if that's if Dan is aware of that. Chromiiii having getting hit, but still managing to not take damage because the buffer from the frame or the roll.
There it is.
Chromiiii closing it out. 2 wins for Chromiiii, taking 2-0 over Baker. Probably the biggest upset in this entire tournament. Yeah, that's definitely not the way you want to go out. Missing a couple final slashes, but it doesn't even matter. Chromiii's going to take this. I don't even know what to say. Really, I don't. And here we have our racers. This is...
GG.
Yeah. GG. This is honestly, you know, I guess I'll start with you, Chromiiii. Congratulations on taking the victory for this round. That is a massive upset. How are you feeling right now?
I didn't know until I tuned in after when I was doing Final Slash on Ganon. I was like, oh, what? That was my first thought, but I'm really upset with that match actually. Waltula suck.
Yep.
Yeah, you were getting mollywopped.
Mollywop's being nice about it.
Wombo combo?
I got
Happy feet?
This ain't no Falco. It's think of just getting Ice Climber grabbed in Melee 4 rounds in a row. That's what that felt like.
Unplug your controller, dog. That would be me. I would unplug
That's
my
what that felt
controller.
like. It felt like I was getting grabbed by Ice Climbers 4 rounds in a row.
That is a really good way to put it. I mean, honestly, like, I hate to say this because Baker is here now, but what I said during the commentary was, this is like Baker's mango moment. Sometimes you're the kid, sometimes you go out like a buster. It happens to the best and it happens to the worst. Doesn't matter. And this is looking like Baker's mango moment. So I guess, Baker, we have you here. I know that you were essentially, what's the word for it? You were on track to take this round, and you had some unfortunate things happen to you. I guess how do you feel about that? Because I saw in the beginning of your run for Aquascape, you were having some trouble with it because you were side hopping into the water. I'm not sure if that was an issue with your controller or what it was, but I guess what
I just
sort
got
of
stutter
happened?
step there, I guess.
You got stutter step, is what you said?
Yeah. I'm just not sure what to do about that wrong warp because it felt like I was doing the inputs fine every time, but I was just walking into the warp.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it was good each time, and then
Like
it just wasn't.
in the 9 years that I've run, like, Defeat Ganon, I haven't really had that happen ever.
Not once in
Yeah.
my 35 years of teaching.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah.
I guess congratulations once again to Chromie.
Yeah,
Really, this
GG's,
is
Chromie.
GG's.
this was an awesome thing to watch. I mean, I'm sure it was for chat, but being able to commentate this match was definitely a pleasure. So thank you guys for putting on a great show. I mean, Baker, you had an incredible pace on that first run, and then the happening.
Yeah,
So
I think it was wrong warp that killed my run every time.
yeah, that would be true. So yeah, I mean, thank you guys, and we'll see you. We've got a match coming up tomorrow, which will be Torge versus Chromie. We do not know the times for that yet, right, Dan?
I'm kind of booked all day tomorrow.
Okay, it might not be tomorrow then, but it'll be sometime soon.
Well, it needs to be Sunday then, because...
Yeah, Sunday. I can do Sunday.
Yeah, okay, we'll figure it out. We're planning on Saturday for finals, but we'll see.
Oh, a big raid from Axel.
Oh, Axel.
Wow.
Just as
Axel.
we're about to end stream here, unfortunately, but...
Yeah, thank you so much for the raid, Axel. Unfortunately, we did just finish this round of the tournament, but hello everybody, and thank you for stopping by. For the results of this match, we just saw Chromie take the race over Baker.
Yeah,
A massive upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, seven seed versus the 3rd seed. I mean,
And Chromie also upset the 2nd seed. 2 days ago.
Chromie earning the title of the upsetter.
Yeah, like...
I make people upset. I'm kind of...
You are.
Oh, okay.
That is it.
I just want to
Kurt
say,
Emo?
I never thought to get this far. I never thought I was getting to semis, let alone quarters. I thought I was just going to lose to Torch and Habel, and that was going to be it. I'm shocked.
Yeah, I mean,
I think you all are a little bit shocked, because I think most people were expecting Baker to...
I accept the title of Jester for this. Every single time.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is so far this has been a really fun tournament, and my predictions in the beginning would be that the one place would go to either Baker or Torge, and I guess second place would be Baker or Torge, and then it would be something like Habel, and then Darker was looking really, really solid in the beginning, and then another upset with Chromie there. I mean, anything can happen really at this point. We've seen that already, so. Mike's a little low. It must be really low.
I'm just really quiet. That's
it could also be.
Just a natural
have a very
vibration.
smart
My
shadow
microphone's
earlier.
turned all the way up.
Is my mic working again? It seems like it is. Okay. Yeah, so I mean,
Oh, you're spicy now.
It's really
Oh boy.
I'm pretty sure the mics sound nice. I think they're just messing with me. 'Cause they've been peaking at.
Don't mess with the restreamer.
They have been
that's
peaking
nice.
at like minus 12 dB the whole time, and I checked, like they are good volume. I mean, I don't know. But yeah,
Messing
we'll be
with the
back with
restream
the
feels bad.
finals probably Sunday, because Chromie said they are not available tomorrow. But we will
I agree.
post the times in the Discord, and yeah, we'll be live again for the finals. And the finals gonna be best of 5.
who's facing Torch? Is my mic okay now?
Your mic is way too loud, right? Way too loud now. Yeah, it's gonna be Chromie versus Torch for the finals.
7th seed versus 1st
Yeah,
seed
that's
final.
yeah.
We're gonna have to see. I mean,
Yeah.
can he continue?
This is
to
either
streak?
going to be the most serious race or the goofiest thing ever. There is not going to be an in between at all.
Alright, any last words? Or...
No, besides GG, it was
Yeah,
fun.
GG. Nothing else.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.